What's good, YouTube? It's me, Noogie the Cook here, and today we're going to react to some basketball defensive highlights. Uh, we're going to I'm going to do this one, the art of the art of lockdown defense by NBA TV. Let's go.
Ready to play is never an obstacle for Coach Chris Finch.
That's Patrick Beverly.
Can get under your skin, takes it away from Bane. Russell, the bounce, Beverly, the finish, having a huge impact early. Well, by covering the Clippers, I got a chance to witness this every night from Patrick Beverly. When he's focused, well, that energy.
Yeah, that's really good. He kind of like stunned it. Yeah. The main thing you gotta look at when you see like defensive plays is like, can the defender stun the offensive player and like keep him off balance? There will be a few instances, yeah, the offensive player can still score even though getting stunned. That's just the offensive player being aware of his situation and knowing how to like get a open bucket. But like with defense, it has to be like, can you strategize and like look at your opponent who has the ball, know how to stop him, or when your opponent doesn't have ball, can you stay on your man, or if it's zone, can you control the area that you have? So it kind of bounces off of that like molecular scale, just like off and on like ball side defense or off ball side defense. So that's how you really gotta look at it. I like what Patrick Beverly does. Here you see his defensive plays. He knows like how to stop like point guards from like moving. Yes, you all heard I heard the fermentious claim of him, uh, his stat records of how he feels like when if you're being guarded by him, feels like Giannis is guarding you. Yeah,
For the Knicks, Neesmith bullies his way and knocked away, swatted away by Anunoby. Shot clock at 2.8. Absolute excellent defense, one-on-one
yeah.
there. Will Iguodala foul Lillard? Almost stolen. Lillard stolen by Iguodala. Took it out of his hands. Curry
It's so
Curry.
good. I'm sorry, guys.
It's over. Golden State survives and wins game 2. And if he played more during the year, would be first team all defense, because when it matters most.
What I like about what Iguodala was, he's like majority of that guy. Like, yeah, he can score, but he knew how to like stop a lot of like the good guards that he played against. He played against Kobe and when he was on the Sixers, and he actually performed very well against him. So
This guy has proven to be an elite all-time defender. Great hands. The
yeah.
strip seals the victory. Outstanding defense by Andre.
That's another thing you also gotta look at when you're looking at defensive players. Like when you're looking at them, you have to like see, can they like still be good? Can they still be like good in a way of just like, can they still play defense without either going for going like in fouling wise motion, like can they not earn like more than 6 fouls? We see that a lot with like Draymond Green, which is kind of what the other one I'm pointing at is like the character and the emotional value of a player as well when you're looking for like defensive players. So it's not really like you hate those two. Those two can like intertwine as like one. It's like it's your it's like the fouling motion and it's like the emotional value. How I look as uh as it like, yeah, you can stop a player, but like, can you like get a few stops to help your team and like support it in like a way of like a value to like a way of being like a supporting cast on this team. What a yeah. No, but it kind of comes down to that though. Those are like the kind of two things I point out a lot when we look at defender players, like better defenders.
Swatted by McDaniels.
In the building, but look at Jaden McDaniels. You saw all the reaching done early. For every steal you get, you're going to give up 6 free throws.
I like Jaden McDaniels. He's actually pretty good.
Plenty of time on the shot clock. Now matched up on Gallinari. Looking for space. Gallinari knocked it and forces the steal. And now Dallas is going to have to foul.
Unlikely of guys on the floor gets stuck with Doncic. And look how he does a great job of keeping him straight in front of him. Not allowing him to turn a corner.
Nurkic trying to get the handle, does on a low pass. Shot clock at 2. Nurkic goes it. Gobert missed it, got it back, and then Gobert sends it away. Going to stay though with the Blazers.
Yeah, when Rudy Gobert was actually pretty good on defense. Yeah, that's kind of one. He's not good at defense now. What I don't like about what Rudy does, he kind of reminds me of like partially of Hassan Whiteside. Like he doesn't really do that much. Only if like you get nearby him, he'll do something. But like if you're like far away, he's not really gonna do that much. Hassan Whiteside, I'm not gonna compare him to Hassan Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside was a different breed of a defender. Rudy was just like he's like a bottom tier, like a bad, like an off day Hassan Whiteside. That's what I feel like. It's like if Hassan Whiteside had an off day, this is what I feel like Rudy Gobert is.
Looked like he was going to get it down. I mean, he is just going to dismiss Gobert, but look at Rudy. Send it back, big man, having one of the great defensive.
This is when like the Jazz were actually pretty good, but they couldn't make a deep player on them.
Players to go create a shot. Blocked by Gordon. This is a tremendous play by Aaron Gordon. Excellent individual defense.
I think one of the first time I heard about Aaron Gordon was like from the Uncle Drew movie. I think that's what I heard. No, it wasn't Uncle Drew movie. I heard him before. I think it was the Dunk Contest. I think that's what it was. I heard Aaron Gordon. Oh yeah, my coach did. Yeah, my basketball coach does talk about Grant Williams a lot, him as a defender as well, and how his motions and character. Yeah. I like Grant Williams as well. He's actually pretty good and decent though. No, then we got the bald eagle himself, Alex Caruso.
Now with a little bit of speed on LeBron, and he'll score in transition.
That was such a huge trade for the Knicks, getting Josh Hart.
As Brown shot blocked by Bridges, picked up by Towns.
Iguodala's just getting something going here offensively.
Allen contested catch. Tremendous defense. Wow. The relentless.
Oh, is that from Tony Allen?
Kuminga. With a purpose, Kuminga blocked by Clark.
Good defense by Brandon Clark. I mean, stayed down on the pump fake, but Otto Porter able to get inside.
Strother lost his footing. Shot clock at 6. Jokic spins, turns it over again. Numbers for the Thunder. SGA to the cup.
Difference between the shot clock and game clock. James dribbled it off his foot. Iguodala, good defense, gets it back. Drives inside.
I like Iguodala in that moment since he blitzed off the ball screen for it just to get like that set motion so he wouldn't give like who was he stole off? I think it was LeBron he stole off for that. If I'm right. Did not replay. Oh, what's up?
He stayed down on the pump fake, but Otto Porter able to get
Sorry.
inside.
Sorry. You don't want to replay it.
At 6, Jokic spins, turns
I don't want to be playing it because it's not gonna give you. It's not gonna do what happened bad. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was LeBron. Yeah. He blitzes off of like the ball screen at Tristan Thompson. Anyway. So, and Tristan Thompson tried to give LeBron another ball screen, but it was not like quick enough for it.
Oh, and what a contest!
And a block.
His second block of the night.
Marcus Howard trying to create space, driving inside the arc.
Sure, at the end was 2K model, like his rookie year to like his third year was like the worst. But they never want to do the space game until like 2K25 and like 2K20.
Kept the pivot foot down. Jokic at 2. He's got to go. And Gobert spikes it in pickup ball in Columbus, Ohio at Ohio State.
Well, I just had to let you know you couldn't come to Larkins Hall and just think that you could.
For Hachimura and Avdija. Young players getting some minutes tonight. Joe lost it, picks it back up.
Oh yeah, Avdija now is actually pretty good. Have you ever seen Avdija on the Blazers, dude? He's actually good. He's like the Blazers' #1 option. I think it's just Washington in general. In general, it's not good. To be fair.
Minnesota has no
answers.
Bring into this basketball game to continue to put pressure. You see Shea pokes it away from behind. Wallace anticipating. He's in the gaps. He's still close enough to his man, but he's...
Randall step back, well short, just grazes at the bottom of the rim. Poked away, Alexander Walker, the steal, Randall has it. Layup is good, and the foul.
I mean, just opportunistic, right?
That's another thing. Yeah, he's still not giving up on the play, though.
By the guy they call Nickeil Alexander Walker. At times this year, he was their most consistent.
Why did Lowry hesitate with Lopez on him the way he's been shooting?
Oh, Green trying to go behind the back. He lost it. Scooped up by Middleton. 2-on-1. Gives to Lopez, who had to make it.
I still hate Milwaukee got rid of Middleton, though.
We're down to 4. Great defense by McDaniels. Jokic got to put it up. And Gobert sends it back. Great defense by Minnesota. Terrific look ahead by Edwards. And then the extra passing leads to a Gobert slam.
But again, the length of Minnesota. This is McDaniels, too. He's disruptive. They get stuck in a bad spot. Gobert, one of the best at bothering shots. But Naz Reid's going to check out. Anderson's going to come in. But
oh, look at the activity. Fox one more time with the hammer.
Oh, yeah. So the Sacramento Kings fan seeing that, I still hate we got rid of him though. I'm like so done being a Kings fan. I think we're 15th now, but we are not good. I feel like us signing DeMar was our biggest problem because, like DeMar is like a great option if our team did not have a main scorer. Well, like we had a main scorer when we had Fox, and Fox was like one of our contributors as a main scorer. And we had a good coach. Now he's on the Knicks, but like get like a solid coach going in after the season we lost in the first round. He won Coach of the Year, but as soon as we started losing like 5 games in a row, when we were like decently good over like it was like close games lost, and like the front office was like, "Nah, we're done. Get out."
Off of some brilliant defense from Swipa.
In his second season out of Tennessee. And now off the turnover, here come the Heat. Only one Knick back. Dragic dishing off to Richardson, and he lays it in.
See, going from behind. Good job. Shrewd, clever.
Yeah, this is like when Porzingis was on.
Richardson again runs.
Yeah, this is when Porzingis was on the Knicks.
Way out there at the three-point line. That's a long way for a big guy to run and have to close out on.
37% from 3 on the season is Lopez. Trent to steal. Giannis, behind the back to Porter for the jam.
Now a drive.
Still like Kevin Porter Jr. is still
double pump down low block by Gobert.
Great timing, shutting down the lane here. Good defense, pump fake, but he goes so...
I'm sure we had to Michael Mr. No Screen the block.
Denied by Keon Foxy in transition.
Oh,
Just a massive block there by Keon Ellis. Chasing the play. Does not
I still like Keontae Ellis. He's actually good.
16 games. This is their best stretch since their championship year of 2011. Score the goal with a foul.
Trey Mann.
Fall in love with the way that Poole has started knocking down shots, but Draymond Green is making plays all over the floor.
Another turnover. Poole pushes, finds Wiggins. Wiggins throws it down. Dinwiddie against Mitchell Robinson. Makes his move, drives, gets inside, blocked by Robinson. And McBride the rebound. Third block from Mitchell Robinson.
Dinwiddie eludes him. Rob, good closure.
Oh, that should have been a...
I would say if you're trying to go in ISO with a big man, or like drive in with the big man, I feel like the main thing you gotta be certain if you feel like he's slowing down, that means you feel like he's like off you. No, it means he's slowing down to get like a chase down block off of you. Like you could. There's like several ways you can do a chase down block, but like it also determines if you can be like solid when doing. If you're like really good, can you do it without like full on like hitting the dude's arm or like hitting him in midair and making him fall? No offense, Jeff Teague.
They had beaten Indiana in the 2016 playoffs after trailing by 17. Pass play broken up with 0.6 of a second.
Monk finding Tomas. Block on the inside. Jackson Jr. Oh, back-to-back blocks.
Caruso's on Simons. Into Ayton. They get it to Simons. Strip on Caruso. Out of bounds with 2.4. He prevented the three-point shot from going up.
Boom, all ball, too. That was a nice play for them. They almost got into something.
And the Pistons are.
Knox throws it out. Dotson off the dribble. Gets in the paint. Short shot.
Brown blocked it.
Yep, got a piece of it.
An 11-0 run. Dialed it in defensively. And there's a block. And that'll be Golden State ball. I mean, it's a shot.
I think like if you're trying to really up your game in like defensive wise, I say like try to look at Toumani Kimura on Portland. He's one as well. Like you can also look at Dyson Daniels. That's one as well. You can look at Victor Wembanyama. He's good at defense. Well, Giannis is good as defender as well. But I feel like you can also look at Jaren Jackson Jr. as well. If you're a guard, I'll say try to really look at like Tony Allen's defense. Try to be like a really physical guard.
Maxey with a three-point opportunity.
Or you can like look at if you're like a forward, just look at like Toumani Kimura's defense.
The other way, numbers 3-on-2.
Yeah, like those are really good.
And Boston comes to within 6.
Or if you're also a guard, try to look at Rajon Rondo's defense or Avery Bradley's defense as well.
There's Caruso's out there, Bulls Nation. There's he might have got one on Terry, but Caruso's just look at that. I mean, just active hands. And as Cade Cunningham's arguing about the call, he took one to the knee. They threw the ball. Caruso threw the ball. Heads up play. Yeah, if this guy's not on the first team all defense.
3-pointers in the postseason. Doncic. Dort hits the deck. Williams glides in.
If you're not getting offense out of Russell, it makes it hard for him to impact the game. You need the big offensive numbers.
Good steal. James poking it away.
There's no excuse for that.
Crowder has it poked free by Beverly. Here's Shaman in transition. It's Zubac for the slam.
Especially in a game where you're starting to have some struggles to score.
Here comes Crowder. Little bump underneath. Look at Jackson. Boy, how big has he been? And Nesmith with a rip.
Your voice starts to become muted, like oftentimes they say coaches do, and you feel like you've said everything you can, and your teammates as fellow professionals.
Yeah. Gill off the bounce. Rejected by another one coming up here, I think. Yep, you got that one too. Edwards.
That's something that I don't like what a lot of offensive players do, especially with a lot of people that are like big, that like also like power forwards or big men. If you get like denied on like the first shot you have, don't try to go up again to shoot it if you felt like you have a chance to shoot it. Majority like 75 out of 25%, you're not gonna make it, or it's gonna get blocked again or sent back, or it's gonna get stolen. I said you don't feel like you can't score it. Throw that out. You gotta throw that out. So yeah, that's gotta be your best bet. Yeah, throw that out.
3 to 13.
Blocked by Conley. And it's stolen by McLaughlin.
And what a block by Mike Conley.
After getting shoved by Niang, blocks the shot, stolen by Jordan. Look at Conley.
Adebayo and the rookie Lively. Bam makes a move hard into the paint. Drives from pressure, knocked away inside.
I do like Derek Lively.
Unable to cash in, so it remains a 6-point game. This Memphis team, 23-45 on the season.
To get out and play at this pace and watch Keon Ellis. He comes up with the stop defensively.
They're 89 right now with 2.5 to go. Down 13. They need to stop. Beal driving, goes under the basket. Shot clock at 5. And Beal back.
Not just relying on.
Yeah, it feels like you don't want to like be so pressure or much pressure on to it.
Here comes Caldwell Pope. Martin bumps him left. Caldwell Pope misses the ground on the follow.
Sorry, Easton trying to pass it while he was in the lane.
Another one upstairs.
He has the ability to get a bucket, quality buckets too, in rhythm.
Shot blocked there by Derek White, who's one of the best shot blocking guards in the league. Leads to the Euro step by Jaylen Brown. Cavaliers are
Ooh. I like the transitioning buckets as well. Like someone gets like a block, I can just still in. And it was like you still got that transitioning wise. See, like someone goes for like a dunk or like an and one attempt, it's like it's gonna be like a 3-on-2, or it can do like a maybe it's like chance of being like a double defensive play. Like one team gets a defensive stop, and then like in the transition, the other team gets a defensive stop, and like it's like and then it's kind of goes in like in a weird way. Probably end the video off here. Uh, if you like, please subscribe to NBA TV. They post a lot of good content here as well. Take care of the life for this week. Well, that's the end of my video. I hope you can like, subscribe, and have a blessed day. Thank you.